Good evening everybody, my name's Dougie. Tonight we're going to take a look at a juice that I sent free of charge for the purpose of review from www.vaporgeneration.co.uk. Okay, and that juice tonight is Cherry Cuban Cigar. It's an 18mg juice, and it's a mix of 50% VG and 50% PG. And also it's 100% natural flavourings. I'll be using a 1.8 ohm mic and vape atomizer on the Pravari set at 4 volts. Okay, let's give it a go and share my thoughts. Vapour, as you can see, good amounts of vapour from this liquid. Obviously bear in mind that can change depending on the setup you're using, resistances of your atomizer or cartomizer, and obviously the voltage that you're currently vaping at. Okay, throat tip. A nice throat tip from this one, one of the better ones. Not a big kick at the back of the throat, but you get a nice smooth throat tip from this one. Now, flavour. Obviously it's named Cherry Cuban Cigar, so straight away you're expecting cherry, and yeah, you get cherry and you smell it, and all you smell is cherry. Now the problem with this one for me is most of the time all I taste is cherry. It's a nice cherry flavour, doesn't seem to get sickly at all, but I struggle a lot of the time to pick out the Cuban cigar. Every now and again I'll get it, and I can tell you when I start to get the cigar flavour from it. It's when the atomizer is starting to run dry. When, you know, it seems to then be able to push the Cuban cigar flavour through the cherry, but only when the atomizer is about to run dry. But like I say, it's a nice cherry flavour. You know, I don't know how all this is done, but maybe a little bit less of the cherry would allow that Cuban cigar to come through a little bit more. The thing is though, when it does, the two flavours together work, but I just don't get it very often. So that's all I can really say about this one, to be honest. Vapour production, you know, very good amounts of vapour. Throat tip, a nice throat tip, and flavour, a nice cherry flavour, but I seem to struggle to get the Cuban cigar coming through unless the atomizer is starting to run dry and it allows that Cuban to come through that cherry a little bit easier. I have also tried this in a cartomizer, and I seem to get the same with it. Except, well, I say the same, I don't get the Cuban cigar anywhere near as much in a cartomizer as I do on an atomizer, because when the cartomizer starts to run dry, it starts to burn the cartomizer. So I've had better results on the atomizer. So yeah, you know, that's what I'm finding with it. Taste is subjective. You may be able to pick out that Cuban cigar a lot more than I am, but like I say, or I've said numerous times, I only seem to get the Cuban cigar coming through the cherry when the atomizer is starting to run dry. Okay, so that was Cherry Cuban Cigar, and that's available from www.vaporgeneration.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching.